Hey y'all, this is TR McCoy coming at you with another video. And I want to talk football today. Our preseason is starting off, well, it did start off. It started off with the Hall of Fame game. And in that game, we had the Browns beat the Jets 21-16. This week, our football schedule starts off on Thursday, August 10th. We got Houston Texans against New England Patriots and Minnesota Vikings against the Seahawks. And then on the 11th, which is Friday, we got the Green Bay Packers against Cincinnati, Pittsburgh at Tampa Bay, New York at Detroit, Atlanta at Miami, Washington at Cleveland, and Denver at Arizona. And then Saturday, we have the Texans against Chicago, Indy against Buffalo, New York against Carolina. That's the Jets. Jacksonville against the Cowboys, Philadelphia against Baltimore, and LA Rams. Well, it's not the Rams, I'm sorry. The LA Chargers against the LA Rams. And then the 13th, we have KC against New Orleans and San Francisco against Las Vegas. But during the preseason, we really don't get a chance to see much of the starters. So it's each team starts off with I think a 90-man roster, and each week it breaks down to 53 at the end of the preseason. That would be the team of 53. But this season, a lot went on during the off season. Couple quarterbacks got moved around. As you know, Aaron Rodgers ended up going to the Jets. Was there any other quarterbacks that got moved around? Couple quarterbacks were hurt during last year, and I guess we just have to wait and see if they're going to be back to start the season. But this is going to be a very interesting season for my boys, the Cowboys. I think it's going to be an interesting season because I think it's going to be a little rough for Dak. It's time for Dak to put up, or they're going to ship him out. But it's too early. We just have to wait and see what's going to happen. And I hope the coach McCarthy do a better job than what he did last year, because last year I thought was a disastrous season, not just for the team, but on the play calling. They made some crazy plays that I'm like, wow. It was like I ain't understand it, but who am I to say? And then, the Eagles. I'm not an Eagle fan, but they do have a good team. They're the Super Bowl. I'm not an Eagle fan, but they lost some key players during the off season, and it's yet to be seen if that's going to be a factor into the oncoming season. And in the NFL, it's hard to repeat period. Because I remember the Rams won Super Bowl, and then the next season they didn't even make it to the playoffs. So it's yet to be seen. The Eagles do have a very talented team, but we just have to wait and see how things work out. I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm always going to talk about my Cowboys. I think we have a holdout. One of our Pro Bowl linemen is holding out. I hope they work that out and get him in there, but we just have to wait and see how things work out. The rumors is Dak ain't getting the respect that he's supposed to get from the defense, but maybe they just trying to get him ready for the season. You know what I mean? I heard he had some turnovers in practice, and they have to back up Cooper Rush, and if Dak don't play up to par, Jerry Jones will not wait to put Cooper Rush in there. But like I said, it's still early, so we just have to wait until regular season to see how that really works out. But I'm looking forward to a good season. We are very talented offensively and defensively. I know we lost tight ends, Schultz. I think he became a free agent, or he signed with another team. I know that he's not with the Cowboys, and he was one of the starting tight ends. But we can't forget that this football is a business. Professional football is a business, and sometimes the decisions that they make as owners, and it's like, why have they let him go? But maybe I don't know if they wanted to pay him that money, but it's always about the money. It's always about the money. But I'm hoping we have a better season than what we had last year. We got in the playoffs and it just went kaput. We got to the second round, but that was it. But hopefully we do better this year. Hopefully everybody will rally around Dak. The defense will play up to par to where they supposed to play, and we'll have a good season. I'm a NFC East. The Giants were pretty good. I'm hoping they pay their running back. I think he's holding out, and I hope they get that worked out because he's the key to their success. Because everything evolves around the running game, and he had a very, very good. They have a very good running back, and they need to pay him that money. He's one of the top running backs in the league. They need to give him his money. So that offense, but they paid that quarterback, they paid him an astronomical amount of money, and he hasn't even been proven yet, but they paid him the money. So I'm hoping they pay that running back the money because the offense evolves around him. You know what I mean? So that's Barkley. So I'm hoping they get that worked out, get him in the camp, you know what I mean, and see where they go at. But Washington, I don't know. I really haven't done no research on Washington, but man, football, any given Sunday. That's how, any given Sunday. I know Kyle Murray for Arizona, he got injured. So I don't even know if he's healed up, but like I said, it's we have to wait and see how things work out. So y'all, stay tuned because I'm going to be giving some more football reports as the weeks go on, leading up to the preseason. Right now, I know the teams are at a 90 player, and each week they cut. So stay tuned. I love you. God loves you. Like, subscribe, and if you want to leave some comments, and I'll try to respond back to you. All right, y'all. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Love them Cowboys.